Hi everyone, it's Gina from Gina K Designs and welcome back to another 5-minute card video. Today I'm going to show you a fun technique called the torn stencil technique. To begin, I'm going to take a piece of cardstock that measures a little bit bigger than the cardstock I'm going to ink blend on, and I'm going to tear that right down the middle. The more jagged, the better. Then I'm going to find a position at the top, and I'm going to use a little bit of washi tape to secure that piece of cardstock up on the top of that card panel. Then I'm going to take the other piece and I'm going to put it at the bottom, but I want to secure this cardstock first because it is moving around a little bit. So I'm going to use some washi tape for that, and I'm just going to put it right on the very corners. I'm not pressing very hard. Then I'm going to take this extra piece of torn cardstock and I'm going to put it at the bottom. And you just want to peek on the side to make sure you have enough room for your greeting, because you're going to put your greeting in the white space below. Now I'm going to tack that down with a little bit of washi tape as well, and then I'm going to choose a stencil. The stencil that I've chosen is the Lush Leaves stencil, and I am securing that on top using some washi tape. For my first color, I'm going to use some Jelly Bean Green, and I'm going to just do some simple ink blending across the stencil. I just want to get some nice green into all of those lush leaves. Now I'm going to use a second color because I want to add a little bit of contrast in there, a little bit of shading, and the color I'm using is Turquoise Sea. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this Turquoise Sea in a few different spots. So a little bit on this leaf, down here on this leaf, and then off to the side. Now once that's done, I'm going to remove the stencil. Now in order for this to be impactful, you want to add a little bit more to the white space. So without re-inking that green brush, I'm just using whatever ink was left over to fill in the white space behind those leaves. And then I'm going to go back over the turquoise areas a little bit just to make sure that that contrast is still there. Then I want to do something to really enhance the edge. So I inked up the blending brush there again, and back with the Turquoise Sea, I'm going right along the edge to really enhance the edge. So you want that color to be a lot darker than the rest, just so that you get a nice crisp edge. And then I'm going to pull off these pieces of torn cardstock, and you can see how it looks like the paper is torn there, and the stencil design goes right to the edge of the torn look. Now my next step is to add a focal image, and I'm going to use one of the butterflies from the Never Lose Hope mini stamp set. This one was an incentive not that long ago, and it is just a really good stamp set whenever you need to send a card of encouragement. So I'm using black Onyx ink for this, and I've stamped one in the middle, and now I'm going to stamp one on each side, just a half a wing. And that makes it look like 3 butterflies are just kind of flying across this beautiful torn stenciled image. Now you can use any kind of design that you want here. Butterflies are great, flowers would be great, whatever you have, dragonflies. Now I'm going to add the greeting, and I'm using the Never Lose Hope greeting. I'm just going to stamp that right in that empty space right under that one butterfly. So now I've already mounted that white panel onto a black card panel, and then I'm mounting the whole panel onto an ocean mist card base. I tried this with a green card base, but it was just too much green, and I think that ocean mist brings out that little bit of blue in those leaves. And now I'm adding a little bit of sparkle and shine using the Mermaid's Tail sequins. There are 3 different size sequins in this set, and I'm going to use all 3 sizes. I'm going to use a medium one down here on the bottom. I'm going to use a real tiny one on the top there, and then the biggest one in the empty space between the other 2 butterflies. So here's my finished card project. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's 5-minute card video, and I hope you'll give this technique a try. Stay tuned to my channel for more 5-minute card videos and more Stamp and Chat live videos too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon.